Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Am I audible to all? Good. We have to hear or we have to listen. What comes to us uncalled for, that we hear, like the traffic noise, like the lecture. But when we want to learn, then we have to listen. So, hearing and listening. Now, those who hear, they are hearing, but the impact is not seen in their life. But those who listen, the impact is seen in their life of what they have listened. So, we go to Satsanga, we go to the great Mahatmas, and we engage in listening to Satsanga. So, the impact of that Satsanga must come in our life. For example, we are told that the God doesn't come from anywhere. He manifests. Bhaye Pragata Grupala Deena Dayala. How Bhagwan Ram's birth is indicated in Ramcharitmanas. Bhagwan Pragat ho gaye. Bhaye Pragat Krupala. Pragat Krupala means he manifested. Meaning he was already there but unmanifest. Like the waves are manifested from the ocean. They are not created by the ocean. They are already there. But the question is, there was dormancy. And because of that dormancy, although they were present, they never became manifest. Therefore, we have to start from this point. And we are of the nature of knowledge. See? Fire has two aspects. One is heat, second is light. If we apply the fire to water in a pan, only the heat aspect will be manifested in the water. And because of that, if we imagine, no, fire has only heat, then something is wrong in our understanding. Then what we have to do? Apply that fire to wood, a piece of wood. There both the things will manifest. Light as well as heat. Exactly the same way, the truth is conscious existence. Two aspects, light and heat, conscious existence. Now, this table, this mic, here the truth is manifested only as existence. This is what we call in Vedanta Abhinna Nimitta Upadan Karan of this world. Undifferentiated material and efficient cause of this world is Brahman in Vedanta, Paramatma in Yoga, and Bhagavan in Bhakti. Words are three, meaning is the same. So, Paramatma is expressing in this world either as only existence or as conscious existence. Two things. Now, does it mean That Paramatma is incomplete anywhere? No. Then Surya Bhagwan is blessing me. No, it's okay. Now, you can imagine when my audience is directly Lord's Son. What more glory can I have? See? You have heard me on YouTube. Now you can hear me from the Son. Whenever you will see Sun, you will think of me. See? So, no, it's okay. It will go after some time. He has just come to see whether I talk sense or nonsense. So, Paramatma is material cause. And on the basis of this, in our religion, Sanatana Dharma, we have no difficulty in accepting the tree as God, accepting the stone as God, accepting the water as God, accepting the fire as God, and accepting the space as God. Because the God or Paramatma or Brahman or Bhagavan alone is everything. See? Now come back to the same example, fire. Fire supports the shapes and forms. Fire is the tanmatra of the rupa. See, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. So, the space tanmatra is Shabda, air tanmatra is Sparsha, fire tanmatra is Rupa. So, the fire supports the form of any object, wood, for example. But when the fire expresses its own inherent potentiality called the burning power, then the rupa or the form is consumed by the fire. So, like the waves come from the ocean and they go back to the ocean. Therefore, creation and destruction of waves has no meaning. It is manifestation and unmanifestation. In the second chapter, Bhagavan Krishna tells Arjun, when he was crying, see, so many people will die and all kinds of things, Bhagavan said, look here, avyakta-dini bhutani vyakta-madhyani bharata avyakta-nidananyeva tatra ka paridevana. See, everything is unmanifest becomes manifest, becomes unmanifest becomes unmanifest. Exactly the same way. Paramatma manifests in this inert world as mere existence, and the same Paramatma manifests as conscious or life plus existence. Now we have to find out of these two, existence and life, to what we give importance. When we give importance only to the matter, then our whole life will be accumulating the things. That becomes our prosperity. See, I have got 10 cars, I have got so many houses in different parts of the country, I have got so much of bank balance. So, such people who are giving too much importance only to the matter, they are focusing attention on a part of the divinity. Then we go further. There are some people like you all give importance in addition to the matter to the principle of life. See. And when we thus go, we are evolving in our approach on the spiritual path. See, friends. And thereafter, we come to discover that this object, which is inert by itself, it doesn't matter. See? Like, one example will make it clear. I was in Jaipur, and there is one Shiva temple there, very different type of temple. It is called as Jharkhandeshwar Mahadev. And the Shivalinga just came out of the soil maybe more than 100 years before. And it is a very uncommon stone. So people come and do puja and everything. Then what happened? Once I was there, one social worker lady came there. And I was sitting with the Mahatma there. And Mahatma was very old, 90 plus. So she came, did namaskar, and said, Maharaj, I want to talk to you something. So that old Mahatma was sitting quiet. So she started telling, so many people bring milk here and throw on that stone. Instead of that, if the milk is given to the children, it will be beneficial. Why don't you stop that? So that Mahatma said, Swamiji is here, you talk to him. And it was a wrong number. Then I told her, I said, Mama, I have got money in my pocket. Yes. What I should do with my money? Are you appointed? I will take that money. I will drink whiskey. I will drink milk. I will drink blood. What right you have got on my money? Swamiji, what you are telling, I don't understand. I said, this requires wisdom. You are blank. You are simply looking at the milk pour on the store. See, what is required? We have to create the hearts of the people. When you are looking at that, you are simply looking at a stone and milk being poured. But those devotees who come, they don't look it as a stone and they are not throwing it. But by that process, their heart is evolved. Friends, when we give importance to the life principle, then the matter matters little. And therefore, we are all the time telling in our scriptures, first of all, focus attention on the principle of life. And this is what Manusmriti tells. Janmana jayate shudraha. Samskara dvija uchyate. Vedabhyasi bhaved vipraha. Brahma janati brahmana. 4 things. By birth, we are all Shudra. Shudra means what? Shudra means those who are constantly crying for nothing. You'll see the small kids, newly born. If they are hungry, they know only one language. If some mosquitoes bite, they cry. If their mothers have forgotten to clean their garbage for last 1 week, they cry. Modern mothers do that. One mother, she from here only came to India and very sweet baby. Swamiji, don't you like to take my baby? I said, I will take, but not now, after some time. Why? No, please take. She forced the baby in. I said, look here, close your eyes. Look at me, but close your eyes. Then I lifted the baby and her back side took to her nose. Said, now take deep breath. Kumbhak karo. Oh, Swamiji. I said, this baby you want to give to me. No, Swamiji, it is leak proof. Arey Ram, Ram, Ram. Now imagine that child is suffering, is crying. So, Shudra is the one who is completely, constantly crying about everything. See, if you ask me, my understanding of Shudra is government servants. Constantly crying. Whole life they don't do anything. After they retire, they take more pension than what they have earned as a servant. See? Shudra. Janmana jayate Shudraha. By birth we are all Shudra. Then samskara dvija uchyate. Samskar. Samskar are done so that the life principle is guided in a proper manner. It is here the light or the wisdom comes in our life. Therefore, we are told right from childhood how to sit, how when somebody comes, how to respect, how we have to talk to elders, how we should take food. Not like with both the hands like an animal, cut. Use only one hand. All these things are samskar, dvija uchyate. We are again born. Dvija, twice birth, ja born, is the second birth. Then Vedabhyasi bhaved vipraha. Then we have to spend time in our life for studying. Studying what? Studying about ourselves. As to who am I? What is this world? And what is the meaning of spiritual practice? What is the meaning of achievement in life? What is the meaning of fulfillment? Where is God? And these things are to be studied, and that is why Vedabhyasi bhaved vipraha. And this portion, when Abhijit told me, I was so touched that this third portion is most neglected in the society. It is necessary that we have to have clear understanding. Then only we are Vipra. See? Otherwise, only by birth, nobody becomes Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter, Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagashaha tasya kartaram abhima vidya akartaram avayam. Therefore, guna and karma. What is the guna and karma? Guna is sattva, rajas, tamas. A person who is predominantly sattvic means knowledge oriented. He is called as the Brahmana. Then the person who is action but selfless action is oriented, he is called as the Kshatriya. The third one who is activity predominant but selfishness is the criteria, he is called as the Vaishya. And the fourth one, good for nothing, he is the government servant Shudra. Except those government servants who are here. I had to survive. See, friends, therefore, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you are. But importance is to what we give importance. And therefore, this knowledge becomes the foundation of human being. And as is the knowledge, so is the life. And therefore, it is necessary that right from childhood, we must be exposed to the following factors. And that is what is done in scriptures. First, what is this world? Second thing, how should we interact with the world? Third thing, what is the meaning of spiritual practice? Fourth thing, who is doing the spiritual practice? Fifth thing, where is God? Where to search Him? Sixth is the God somewhere outside or we have to discover Him? Sixth thing is, have we discovered fulfillment in our life or not? These are the topics which are worthy of seeking in our life as a human being. And this is the knowledge aspect of our life. See, friends, therefore, our scriptures give mainly 4 topics, 4 or 5 topics. One topic is creation. Second topic is spiritual practice. Third topic is who is the soul or the jiva. And fifth topic is where to see God. And ultimately is what is the fulfillment in our life. 5 things. Now when these all things are told, what is the purpose of telling? Is the world described in our scriptures to prove that there is a world? See, what is the purpose of talking this topic? Then, how to deal with this world, which we have tried to analyze and understand from the absolute standpoint. So, for example, like our Bhagavad Gita tells, Urdhva Moola Madashakam Ashwatam Pravuravyam. And we are told that there are 14 worlds. Bhur Bhuva Swaha Mahajanaha Tapaha and Satyam. And then we go down the Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, etc. lower worlds. There are 14 worlds. And they are so very exhaustive definition come in our scriptures. After this is done, we imagine that this world is real. Then Bhagwan says there, Na rupamasseha tathopalabhyate. When you really inquire, what is this world? Then you come to know neither the world is created nor the world is destroyed. See, this example I gave yesterday somewhere. One small girl in somebody's house asked me this question. Swamiji, when the world is created, where from the world begins and where the world ends? A small child cannot ask such a question. Those who are frustrated, they ask such questions. So I asked her, I said, hey, you are so intelligent. Who asked you to ask me this question? Mummy, clear. Then I called her mummy. I said, Mama, why don't you talk to me? Swamiji, I am afraid of you. I said, look here, I am vegetarian. I don't eat human beings. Then I said, I'll tell you now. You answer my questions. Question is, when did you wake up in the morning? I said, tell anything. I won't comment on that. I woke up in the morning at 7 o'clock. It's very good. The world is created at 7 o'clock. How simple it is. Now, where from the world begins? The world begins from our body. That is why Urdhva Moolam, we eat from above. Adashakam, we grow below and wide. Normally, trees eat from below and grow above, is it not? But we are eating from above and growing below and wide. Okay? So, the world begins from our body identification. So, when the world is created, when we are out of the sleep, when we are identified with the body, from here the world begins. Where the world ends? The world ends back in our own body. See, friends. Now, if you just a little bit contemplate on this thing, there are two creations. One is God's creation. Second is our creation. God created a woman. See, in a hospital, somebody sent me one message. A child was born, but there was no umbilical cord. So the doctor was surprised. How come there is no umbilical cord? The mother was a software engineer. She says it's cordless. See, there are two births in history which are cordless births. Do you know that? One is Bhagwan Ram, second is Bhagwan Krishna. They are not born by a Prakata Kripala. They manifest. See, friends. So God's creation has no problem. Everything is perfectly going on. Then in God's creation, we have our own creation. So God created a girl. Then a father creates a daughter. Husband creates a wife. The son creates a mother out of that one lady. And who are creating problems? The daughter, the wife, and then the mother. And when they are born after body identification. So what is the knowledge in whose light we should live our life? Don't take any relation seriously. Whole Bhagavad Gita I have summarized in one sentence. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. See? Don't get carried away. Bhagavad Gita told knowledge and yoga and devotion and no. Bhagavan clearly asked Arjun at the end. He didn't ask, Arjun, did you get knowledge? He didn't ask. What was his question? His question was, Kachid itam sutam partha tvaya ekagrena chetasa kachid ajnana sammoha pranashtaste dhananjaya. Has your delusion gone or not? And what question was asked by Arjun? He didn't ask about knowledge. He said, Karpanya doshopahata swabhavaha pruchami tvam dharma sammudha cheta yasreyasyad nishchitam bruhitanme shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam. Dharma sammudha cheta. I am confused as to what is my dharma at this stage. Whether I am somebody's disciple or somebody's grandson or somebody's brother, or who am I? That was the problem. Knowledge-wise, we are all perfect. We don't lack knowledge. We lack application of knowledge at a given period of time. See, that is the beauty of our Bhagavad Gita. And therefore, after hearing everything, what Arjuna also replied, he did not say, I got knowledge. His own words. See? Nashto mohaha, delusion gone. Nashto moha, smritihi labdha. I now remember. What do you remember? Where I am, when I am, and what I should be. I am on the battlefield. At the time of war, I should be a warrior, not anybody's disciple, not anybody's grandson. Then be 100%. You are a warrior. So only be a warrior. There is no problem. See, friends, if a warrior kills the enemy, it is not a sin. Because that is his position. See how important it is. This confusion can be removed only by right knowledge and right understanding. And this is not created. See, friends, Bhagavan did not create anything. He simply explained, this is the situation. And therefore, another important thing, Bhagavan Krishna doesn't impose his views or knowledge on Arjuna. Vimrishya etad asheshena. The whatever you have heard, think properly, and yatechasi tatha kuru. Decision will be yours, not mine. This is what Bhagavad Gita gives us the knowledge. Don't make decisions for others. Parents are expert in that. Parents are super expert. Because they are sitting in the house all the time, vigilance officers. Who is coming, who is going, what they are doing. One day, one boy was sitting and looking at the fan. So the vigilance officer. Bahu, these days our Dabbu is all the time looking at the fan. What is wrong with him? You ask. So the grandmother asked, Beta, why you are looking at the fan? Do I have to take your permission or what? See? Then the old lady tells her daughter-in-law, Beta, shadi karna lo. Get him married. He will be booked for life. Then he will not look here and there. He will become antarmukhi. Same friends, don't make decisions for anybody. Like the flower does not give fragrance. Flower has fragrance. Similarly, the sun does not give light and heat. Sun is light and heat. See, friends. And those who go in their company, they are benefited. And therefore, goodness happens. It is not done. And this can happen only if we have this approach. Whatever is told in our scriptures, what is the purpose? See? Therefore, after having explained this world is like this, if you do this thing, you go to hell, you go to heaven, hell is so terrible. And there also people ask us questions. I feel many times I am a questionable personality. Only questions come. And those who are asking questions, they are full of foolishness. See? All the time question. So, the question is, why God created this world? Now, what reply can you give? Look here, I did not create, don't ask me. But why God created this world? Ask Him. If we have to inquire, drop these two words from your vocabulary. You will be happiest in life. One word is why, second word is how. But why He is like that? I say, hey, manufacturer's defect. Don't waste your time in that. Do we ask a question, why fire is hot? We accept fire is hot. Thereafter we decide how to deal with that fire and use that heating ability to our benefit. Exactly the same way. Two persons staying together can never agree 100% on any count. It is not possible. Manufacturer's defect. Then what has to be done? Like what we do with the fire. Do we fight with the fire? No, we accept it. But our problem begins here. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita tells us, don't get carried away by what is said superficially. Then, narupamasseha tathopalabhyate. This world which we have described exhaustively, narupamasya, asya jagataha, of this world, it is neither having a beginning, nor middle, nor end. Meaning what? This world has always been like this. There is nothing ever new has happened in this world. Then relax. See? All the time tense. No. Relax. And when you are relaxed, then your performance will be best. If you are all the time tense, then it will be horrible. Therefore, the teacher says, inquire. Narupamasya tathopalabhyate. Why? Nanto na chadi nadasam pradishta. Neither it has a beginning, nor the center, nor the end. And friends, now come to the knowledge aspect. Analyze and learn your own experiences of life. Nobody can teach us anything in this world. And nobody can stop us if we are bent upon learning from our own experiences. See? Now take your day-to-day experiences. All our experiences are relational experiences. If I am in front of my father, what is my relation? Son. So, what is to be done? Normally the father is elder, is it not? So, what is to be done? Respectfully listen and do whatever you have to do. Don't argue. Don't fight. Old people can never understand what the youngsters want to do. See? They all the time go back. Jab hum bacche the. Arre, who asked you? See? I tell you, friends, if today we have to go in the school, we will fail. The amount of knowledge that is bombarded on them, to handle that knowledge is not easy. See, friends. Therefore, when you are in front of your father, don't argue, don't fight. Okay, Papa, okay. Before listening, okay, khatam kar. Your peace is important. Then if you are in front of your children, pretend you are listening. Don't listen because they will be asking money, nothing else. This is said in Bhagavad Gita. And the most important thing that you are not telling, this is my trump card. But if you have to talk to the wife, that is the simplest. When she is talking, you should keep quiet. When she is quiet, you should not talk. You will be playing all the roles in your life perfectly. Friends, when an actor plays his role perfectly in his life on a stage, isn't the director happy? God has placed us in this world to play different roles. We play such perfect roles that He will be happy. And if He is happy, when the director is happy, the actor is also happy. Therefore, ultimately, where does it boil down? Be happy. So, knowledge ultimately concludes in happiness. Knowledge, suppose somebody says, I know everything, but people don't listen to me. Then it is not knowledge, it is information. See, friends, because Sat, Chit and Ananda, they are not three. They are only one, divided into three. Objective world is existence. The subjective being is knowledge, and their union is Ananda. They are not three different things. And therefore, don't struggle, like he read, don't struggle to seek happiness in life. Express happiness in life. Whenever happiness is expressed in our life, God is manifesting through us. It is so simple, friends. And to express happiness, you don't require any effort. Now tell me what efforts you have when you sleep. What is the process of sleep? Don't demonstrate. See, process of sleep is we slowly withdraw from the world. Then we come back home. Then we withdraw from the all the rooms, etc. We withdraw from all our relations. Then we go below the quilt. And there, up to here, there are efforts. And after we go below the quilt, then one Maha Mantra Japa continues. What is that? I want to sleep. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. The only japa goes on. And then in that we do yoga abhyas. First, Shavasana. I want to sleep, but it's not coming. Okay, dosha palt diya. Then come on the left side. I want to sleep. Not coming. Anyway, right side. I want to sleep. Sleep is not coming. I want to sleep. Do bhujangasana. And when the sleep begins, you are not there. And that experience is that of the bliss. And that bliss is expressed as snoring. See, friends, therefore, we are really happy when we are in deep sleep. And that happiness begins as a snoring. Because there, be attentive, there I have nothing and I am nobody. Somebody always suffers. The son suffers because of the Hitler father. The father suffers because of the Rakshasa son. And the husband suffers because of the Kali Mahakali. Man never suffers. So man is, he becomes so many. The more we focus attention on this thing, that we all have to play different roles in life. But then don't carry the burden of the role 24/7. See? one man had a fight with his wife before going to work. And he was having kind of arguments and all that. And in that, he left for office. And after going to office, he came to his cabin and he had a secretary, and the secretary was also very good rapport with the boss. So he told his boss, "Sir, I have to take my wife for a medical checkup. Therefore, I will come after the lunch break, thanking you in anticipation." Kept the in application on his table. You read, "Come here. Nothing happens to wife." Or here, are you Rashtrapati or what? Nothing happens to wife. Because when he left home, fighting with his wife, he did not leave the husband at home. He brought the husband in the office. In the office, you are not a husband. Now tell me what more spiritual practice you want. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. And that's all. And then, how to be 100% Karnataka? See, when an actor is acting on the stage, Chhatrapati Shivaji, that time also he knows he is not even an ordinary pati. Forget about Chhatrapati. See? But he acts so well and he gets the applaud because he is acting. Friends, whenever we act in life, we get recognition and awards and everything. But when we react in life, samsara begins. Don't react. Misunderstanding is very easy. That is not spiritual practice. See? And what is the problem? Problem is we insist on something. What we call in Sanskrit as duragraha. Duragraha is terrible than your Shani or Rahu or Ketu. Those graha, they are not horrible. Duragraha is very horrible. Don't be obsessed with anything. Therefore, friends, if we can again and again recognize this, that instead of reacting in the life as with the world, start responding as an actor on the stage. And therefore the teacher says, Asanga Shastrena Drudena Chitva. Now what is the meaning of this world? World as a tree, if we have to cut it, Asanga Shastrena, by the sword of non-attachment. Now here, very subtle point, be very attentive. Attachment is an illusion. Recognize this truth. You don't have to do anything. Attachment is an illusion. How? My eyes are seeing blue color. Eyes are not attached to blue color. Then the eyes are seeing the green color. Eyes are not attached to green color. See? So, non-attachment is our natural state. Knowledge is never attached to what is revealed through the knowledge. See, friends, waking experience, we eliminate. Dream experience, we eliminate. Deep sleep, we know. Samadhi, we know. But we are not attached to anything. See, not even to our body. If we are attached to our body, we will not like to go to sleep. What is sleep? Detachment from the body. So I am attached to the body, and thereafter all relations are real is the highest illusion. The more you reflect in this light, then slowly, slowly, we will live in this world as God expresses in this world. What is the expression of God? जिस हाल में रखो उस हाल में खुश है. like the space. Whether the space is in the temple or in a toilet, does it make any difference? Whether the light is in front of God or in front of a toilet, does it make any difference? See, what people question ask, all kinds of question. One day, after my lecture was over, in that particular temple, they also question, Swamiji, why this light is in front of God? And why that other light is in front of the toilet? What is this? Is it necessary to know? But questions are to be asked. Then I had to also bluff. Look here, this bulb must have done great punya karma in the last life. And therefore, he is planted over here by God's will. God has got better things to do than fix a bulb. Oh. And what about the bulb in the toilet? Must be a terrorist. And therefore, look only at the dirt and filth. By the time the discussions are going on, the bulb before the God fused. Oh God. Maharaj, what happened? Nothing. God likes good people. He has taken him away. That is okay. But now, what can we do in the temple? Now you can't go to market. No. Okay, take out the bulb from the toilet and fix it here. Oh, that bulb has come here. Why? कुछ पुण्य कर्म ऊपर आए होंगे. अरे राम 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 राम. My friends, if you really want to be happy, I'll give you one Maha Mantra. Go beyond cause and effect. Cause and effect is a catch. Just learn this, nothing difficult. We have never asked this question. Why the fire is hot, is it not? We don't ask. It is like that. Now deal with it. But why my wife is like that? She is like that. Deal with that. See, whenever, see, one child asked me this question. Swamiji, you said if you do wrong, God punishes us. But how can God punish us? Tell me how God punishes. I said, do you eat sometime dahi vada? Swamiji, how do you know I like dahi vada? I said, forget about it. Yes. Now what is dahi vada? They have got one container, small katori made out of leaf or something dirty paper. In that they put one that vada which is wet in the water and is so filthy to look at. They put it. And on that they will be putting a lot of yogurt. You know, these Americans have changed the spelling. The original spelling of yogurt is Y-O-G-H-U-R-T. Yogurts. So they put the yogurt on that. And then they put mirch masala. All kinds of spices. And then one spoon is fixed. Eat. But then as the same way, when God created human beings, He takes the cranium as a katori. And in that, in place of the dahi vada, there is your brain. And on that brain, He sprinkles lot of material. And one of them is intelligence. And then He puts the spoon of I. And therefore, intellectuals are intelligently miserable. Simple folks are, jo thari raha hai, so mari raha hai. Whenever we become miserable in our life, we are squarely responsible. Nobody can make us miserable if you don't cooperate with the miseries. See, friends. Therefore, again and again, inquire this. Who is miserable? Who is doing this? Then, as a conclusion of our studies, you'll come to know all these topics which are in our scriptures. What is the world? Then how to deal with this world. If this world is proved by our proper understanding that it is an appearance illusion, then see what happens. We have seen the rainbow. We know it is an illusion. Now, about rainbow, has anybody similar type of thought has come? Oh, it's so beautiful. I'll take a piece of it and make a necklace for my wife. No. Because we know it appears, it doesn't exist. Go one step further. Do we like to improve the color pattern of this rainbow? Yeah, all the time same Vibgyor. Let us change something different. No. Because it is illusion. See, then what we do? We enjoy. We don't suffer. Are Ram, dig gaya. No, we enjoy. Exactly. This world is here only to celebrate life. Don't calibrate. मुझे क्या मिलेगा? Nothing you will get. And once you are in that celebration mood, you will see happiness everywhere. But all the time, जाने कहाँ गए वो दिन, वो भी गए भाड़ में, तुम भी जाओ. Friends, we have to learn wherever, whenever, whatever we are, be 100%. You can never be miserable in life. And this does not come through action. This comes through wisdom. Friends, once this becomes the foundation of our lifestyle, then we will stop complaining with no expectation. Nobody we have to change in life. We have to change ourselves. One NRI came to India and he was driving me from Mumbai to Pune. Those days, that express highway was not there. So we had to go through the national highway. And when he was driving, suddenly a battalion of buffaloes was crossing the road. So he has to stop. Comment, Swamiji, what is this? I said, buffaloes. Why they are here? I said, ask them. Don't ask me. I am not a buffalo. This is why our country is not progressing. Now look here. I said, my dear, tell me, who has the driving license? You or the buffaloes? If you have driving license, if you are walking spiritual path, you should be better, not the traffic around you. Many times we come across the so-called spiritual people, Kurute Ganga Sagar Gamanam Vrata Paripalana Athava Danam Jnana Vihina Sarvamatena Bhajatina Muktim Janmashatena. They are doing meditation, they are going for the satsang, they are doing every good thing, charity and all that, and eating only the grass, competing with the cows. See? And yet, inside, volcanoes are boiling. And what is a volcano? Expectation of anything from anybody is a volcano. We have no right on anybody in this world. Many people ask me this question, Swamiji, what is the secret of your life? I said, this is the secret. I have written off all my rights. And if you have right on anybody, you will suffer because of that. So what is to be done? Write off your rights right away before they perform your rights right now. We are here only for drama. Don't take anything seriously in life. But that doesn't mean join a laughing club. See? We have to remain cool. And once you discover this, you have to know this only once in lifetime, my friends. Everything is repeated. Yoga is repeated, japa is repeated, actions are repeated, chanting is repeated. To know the truth only once in a lifetime. Sthitva syam antakalepi brahma nirvana murchati, Bhagavad Gita says. And it is not done. Recognize yourself as to who am I. Can I be somebody? Man is, he becomes husband. Man is never miserable. Dash, dash, dash. That is the reason. Last time I told you why they are called as husband. This is a Hindi word adopted in English. Husband. Can you see? Now you are laughing. Laugh in front of your wife. Don't take life too seriously. Be in being, there is no misery. In becoming, there is no happiness. And to come back to this being, we go to sleep. See, friends, slowly, slowly, this knowledge will go deeper and deeper in us. And then we come to know nothing new has ever happened in this world. We are all going through the same thing. Upanishad says, Yatha Purvam Akalpayat. What was earlier, the same thing is now. Nothing is new in this. We are all experimental animals in his laboratory. Your vision changes. And when the vision changes, your perceptions are totally different. And when perceptions are different, your interactions and reactions are different. When reactions are different, your experiences are different. The study of scriptures is meant only for change your vision. Isha vasamidam sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat. This is the vision. When we look at the world as God's play, you are one of the character. Play your role, beautiful. And when the curtain falls, go away. That's it. Is his drama going on? See, friends. Therefore, we all have to play different roles. Play your roles perfectly well and get a applaud from him. This vision which I am telling you, once I was in a laboratory and they were showing me vaccine production and testing, which I don't understand anything. But we are supposed to pretend that we know everything. So they took me to that laboratory, a big hall like this, and there were cages. And in each cage there were white mice. And they explained, these are inbred lines, which I never understood. Is there an outbred also? What? No, inbred. Okay. And then we give vaccine doses to these mice. In each cage there are 10 or 15 mice. And after that we take the observation. And so many things they have explained, but my mind was somewhere else. Oh, very good, very good. Any question? I said, I have no question, but I have observation. What observation? Bhagwan also has kept all of us in different cages. Indians, Gujarati, Bengali, Marathi, Tamilian. And then from above, he's putting some vaccine doses. And he's taking the note. Gujarati, when Dokla is given, he is happy to take it. When Tamilian, when the dosha is given, he is very happy. Then this is the Punjabi. I give him paratha, he is very happy. Friends, big drama going on. Don't take life too seriously. We are here only to express happiness. No other purpose. This mic is between you and me only because the mic has no agenda. You must have seen sometime the mics have got their own agenda. Electronic onkar. Or sometime the mic is clearing its own throat. Kar, 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 kar. We remove that. Exactly. We are all mic. Maya ka karya. We are all mic. And this mic has no purpose. Purpose is the one who is holding the mic. Exactly the same way. When we are a perfect instrument, then he will hold us and express through us. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita says, Uddharedatmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet. Atmaiva atmano bandhu, atmaiva ripuratmana. We should be such a perfect instrument that he will have to choose us. Hey friends, this is so important. Don't run after God. Let him run after you. And he can run after us if we are a perfect instrument. He will have to select us. And that can happen only if we are expert in remaining happy, not because of, but in spite of. Remaining happy in spite of everything is God realization. Give it a try and be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.